Hey Saber fans, Darth Alice here yet again, and I just wanted to show you a finished Saber that I just got done for another repeat client. This is another example of one of my V5 Katana, and this one is more of a theme saber. My client requested that he wanted more of a Japanese style cherry blossom theme type saber. So with the color scheme and the fact that I used a lot of real sword hardware on this is the end result. When you look at this thing on the front, I used a real brass Tsuba that was reclaimed from a real sword, of course, and I went through and had the whole saber powder coated with an antique bronze. And then I added a little bit of highlights here and there to give it a nice aged patina to it, to look like it's hand rubbed. For the sides, I milled pockets into the sides of the hilt itself to be able to inset a real Tsuka along with a real raised skin. That way all of this is a nice level evenness to it. And again, it all contributes to a real sword type feedback experience when you're handling this thing. What you see here is a product called Tsunami. That's a synthetic suede made just for wrapping sabers, wrapping swords. And I want to give a big thanks to my friend Josh Marlin over at Cottontail Customs for giving me some tips when it comes to wrapping this stuff, and also teaching me the technique of doing an alternating wrap when it comes to the knots on this. And it's an old technique, and I love the way it turned out. Thank you again, Josh. The saber itself, for electronics, I've got a 3D printed chassis in here from Goth 3 Designs to my friend Darth over there, and he coordinated with me a couple years ago to develop and design a chassis system that's just for this style of saber with the oval hilt. When it comes to layouts, I've got the 18650 battery from Solo's Hold mounted up front to counterbalance the blade and also put your weight balance up just past the edge of the Tsuba so it feels a lot more like a real sword. For the soundboard, I'm using an NECree from Naigon Electronics, Igniter 2 R2, and it has primarily a stock font package on it. All the wiring is done with 28, 30, and 32 all-weather gauge Teflon coated mil-spec wiring, and that way we've got longevity and strength out of the wiring itself. 23mm Railmaster mounted in the back, main LED NECree or Naigon Electronics Cree, red, green, royal blue. So with all that, let's hear this thing fire up. Standard boot up sound. And here, while I'm at it, I'm going to pop a blade in this because we're just going to do a quick little video of what this saber does. Now, these front ends are machined very tight, and I like to use Ultra Saber blades. They seem to be pretty consistent, and this is a mid-grade. So let's see what this does. Now, the switches on this, they're hidden right below the Manuki. There we go. And my client requested a pink blade color for the first font on this thing. Igniters are awesome. Lock up. Again, blasters.
The dark one. Ancient Saber.
Same thing, fire an ice blade on this font. Great font.
Velocity.
Another favorite?
Velocity.
This one's a cool font too. I didn't give him much of a chance because of the name. Thank you again for watching, folks. This is Darth Alice, and may the Force be with you always.